The wrong damn intro.
Hey, but we got an intro though, man. What's up, baby?
This is Five Finger Fiasco, brought to you by Conversation Head.
Yeah. Five Finger Fiasco. That's for another night.
That was just a commercial.
Yeah, that's what it is. Man.
That's all it was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, but
we know what we're doing here.
Exactly, we know exactly what we do. But yeah, man. It's time for another conversation. Have another conversation, man, about meta, man. Meta. And you know what's weird about that word meta is that I've never ever looked it up, but I know what it means. Because the first time someone used the word meta to me was a comic named Renan Hirschberg, and he was like, I'm doing that joke was meta, and I thought, well, okay, what he was saying was he was doing a joke about the existence of the actual joke. I knew what he meant, and I'd never heard that word before.
Yeah,
but since then, man, I've heard it so much, and metaphysics, with the metaverse, and so I know that means existence,
right?
And I know I keep talking this species talk as far as humans, but we are the only species. I think we that I'm aware of. I'm not saying that others, because I don't speak bird, I don't speak rat,
right?
But we are the only species that have that are concerned with the meta and not being about the existence of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like we talk about it, we know that we experience it, and we almost fuck it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if our existence is about the meta, then we should just let it be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know how you came to. It's like when I first, as a kid, like I'm a kid, I'm going out catching bees, doing whatever, catching June bugs, throwing snowballs or whatever. I'm just a kid, and then like my parents are providing for me, and then I realized, I got to grow up and go out into the world and provide for myself, and I never really thought about my existence.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
I was too busy doing shit to think about my existence. And we have a privilege or a curse that we do think about our existence. And while we're doing that, we're not existing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like if we think about our existence, then are we really existing? You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point.
I feel honored that I get to ponder my existence, but what does that really afford me?
Right.
Other than the honor of doing so. But at the same time, I give a shit about other people's existence too, because if other people didn't exist, then I don't think I could, because we do need one another. And as much as people always want to be like the sovereign man and all this bullshit, we still need one another to survive.
Yeah.
Tigers need other tigers, even though they live a solitary existence. Within their survival, they still need other tigers to do what they're doing.
Yeah.
In order for them to survive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they have to procreate, to keep their species going. So they still need others to essentially, for the species to survive.
Right.
So, the more I delve into it, like I said, I'm honored to that you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm honored, but at the same time, I feel like it takes away from my so-called innocence, and I hate that word innocence, but it takes away from my so-called innocence of just enjoying living.
Yeah.
But at the same at the same time, I appreciate it. I appreciate the knowledge.
Yeah, I tell you, when I always think about it, hear about it, or dive into some kind of video or documentary or literature on it, I dig it. I think because I like the thought that we might not exactly know where we're at.
Yeah,
and I like the thought that it actually could be a lot. I don't know, lack of a better word, cooler than regular life really is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you ever had a dream or have a memory that is so vivid, it's real?
Yeah.
But there's no tangible evidence that it's real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know what you're saying. Something just so vivid, it's like.
And to me, like, I don't know, but I've heard research and people say it, and I can't say I fully believe it, but I dig the thought of alternate universes. And alternate realities. You know what I mean?
You know what's weird, man? The first time I've heard of alternate universes was Saturday Night Live. That was back in the 80s, early 80s, maybe. I don't know who it was. They said something about an alternate universe. And I had never thought about that. I had never thought about people or beings existing at the same time I am, but on an opposite end of the spectrum. And I don't even know what the spectrum is, but that was just so much to me, man. Someone once they posed the question to me, man, if you could see your future, do you think you could change it? And logically speaking, I said no, and it's because if it's my future, I can't change it because that's what it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And the trip is, what if you saw your future and you set out to change it, but when you actually got to that point in time that you saw, everything you did to change it actually made that exact thing happen.
Exactly. That's
you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. So it's like the logic in me, and I'm a very logical person. I tend to, I don't believe, but I tend to like err on the side of logic. But yeah, you're right. You're exactly right. So everything you did to try to change it made it come true.
Right.
So no, you can't change your future if you could actually see it. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't even want to see my future. I wouldn't want to know how things are going to end or how things. I don't want to know.
Right.
I'm not one of these guys. If someone says I got a surprise for you, I'm the one who's like, okay. I don't like, oh, what is it? I need to know what it is. I'm not one of those guys. I'm like, okay, you got a surprise for me. Surprise me when you get it.
Yeah.
Because if you reveal it to me before the hand, then it's no longer a surprise.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to know. It would be I guess it would be cool to know, but to me it would just spoil it for me. It's like now I'm just I know that Wizard of Oz was all she got hit in the head. It's all a dream. You know what I'm saying? I don't like why the fuck am I watching the rest of this shit when I know she got hit in the head? if you're like, hey man, I got this great film. You need to see Wizard of Oz. It's about this girl who gets hit in the head, has this crazy dream, and then she wakes up at the end. Like I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. I don't need to know.
Right.
You already told me everything I need to know. I don't need to know about the Scarecrow or the Cowardly Lion or the Wizard of Oz not being the real wizard. I don't need to know any of that shit. All I know is she got hit in the head. She had a crazy dream, and then she woke up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The first time I saw
honestly, if somebody was to describe the movie like that, they'd be a dickhead. Like, you just pretty much ruined the movie.
But basically, that's what the movie is.
Yeah.
She had this crazy. She had a concussion.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
She had a concussion. She might have had popped a mushroom before she had a concussion. To have this vivid ass color ass dream, and then fucking, it's over. So,
I tell you what I hate. Movies that like have just a wild twist at the end.
Yeah.
And then after you get the twist, you're like, oh fuck. And you go back and you notice things that happen through the movie to allude to it, but you didn't pick it up during the movie.
Yeah.
I never can watch the movies again.
Because
once I already know everything, I'm like, fuck. It takes the allure away from it.
Jokes. Yeah, it's the same joke. But I do appreciate those movies the first time I see them.
Oh, I love them.
You know what I'm
My
saying?
favorite type of movies is a movie. Like if a movie
Memento.
If I really am watching a movie and it actually has like an ending or a plot twist and it's so cold that I didn't see it coming. Oh, I love that shit because I hate watching a movie and it's like almost like Tales. It's like, oh, I know what's about to happen. That dude's about to do this, or that chick did this, or that's really the killer right there. And I hate being right though, because it's like, fuck, man, like you didn't make it hard enough.
But that's the thing about being right. Sometimes it's like I hate it, man, because even though I'm right, I didn't learn anything.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I want to learn something, man. Like that's why I don't like a lot of Hollywood movies. I don't do a lot of Hollywood movies because they're too safe. They're too safe. I saw you ever see Frailty? Was it Bill Pullman or Bill Paxton? One of them. And
I feel like I might have. I know I've heard of it, but it's been forever if I've seen it.
Some dude told me, hey, you gotta watch Frailty, man. And spoiler alert. It's about this guy, who he was like a religious guy or some kind of. It's got some kind of religious undertone, but this cop wants to arrest this guy for murder, and the whole time I'm like, this is not proper police procedure. He tossed the guy the handcuffs to put on himself.
Yeah.
But somehow, if you touch him, then you'll know the truth. So at the end, he touched the guy. He knew the truth that he was the one that was the murderer. The cop was the one who was. I think it was the cop that was the murderer, because he knew that if this guy touched him, he would know who the real murderer was.
Right.
And so I'm like this. And it kind of surprised me for Hollywood standards, but I might be fucking the movie up, man. But if you're watching it just randomly, and no one said, "Hey, you need to watch this movie," I wouldn't have like noticed all this shit. But like, he never touched the guy,
right?
And he knew that if the guy touched him, he would know the truth. This guy was some kind of like safari or something, he was trying to arrest. But I might have fucked the whole thing up. But no, Hollywood, and I think to a certain extent, the gullible audiences tend to be gullible, man. They tend to, and I don't treat them as such because as a comedian, I always respect people's intelligence. So I don't come with you with bullshit. I try to come with you with some intelligent shit. Not intelligence, but I try to touch your sense of wonder. Like, where is he going with this, or was he? I do that. I'm not trying to say I'm smarter than you or anything, but I want you to because I think artists are smart. But Hollywood thinks artists are dumb, and they keep going for the same bullshit. Like, why do we have Marvel Studios and DC Studios? Why we these superhero fucking studios? I think that a lot of that is an appeal for the religious zealots, because I look at religion as superhero shit. You know what I'm saying? You got DC versus Marvel. You got Christians versus Muslims. You got, you know what I'm saying? Even within DC, you got you have who Lex Luthor versus Superman. You know, then you have all the Batman villains versus Batman within DC, and then within Marvel, you got Spider-Man versus Green Goblin, and Doc Ock, and all, so. Even in the religions, all of them have all of them against the devil, but like there are other people. There's really no people. Well, it's all anyway. I look at it as audiences try to transfer the religious fervor to the entertaining fervor, because we get caught up in those arguments. Mm-hmm. And it's not even real. That's what I'm saying. In the meta, the true meta, none of that shit matters, man.
No.
In the true meta, none of that shit matters. None of it. If there was no Superman, would I still be here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably. I'm gonna say there's a 99.9% probability that I would be here if there was no Superman. Or because there's no Superman.
Right.
Not if there, but because there's no Superman. Same with Islam and Christianity. Like I'll probably still be here.
Yeah.
I'll probably still be here.
It'd be just a whole different world, I think. Without religion, our world, I mean, I don't know what it would look like or how it would look, but I know it'd be vastly different than here, because religion seems to run culture in different countries.
It does.
You know what I mean? And it even plays into, I mean, everything, politics, the way people raise their children. Mm-hmm. So without it would definitely be vastly different. I'm not going to say be for the better or the worse, but it would definitely be a whole different world.
I am not saying that either. All I know is I know.
Like if the Vatican was really Disney World instead of the Vatican.
Really Disney. Not
like
not a what do you call it? Like a term Disneyland, but if it was actually Disneyland,
that's what I mean. Like if without religion, instead of the Vatican being that, it'd be just King's Island or some bullshit.
Yeah, but those people that are in the Vatican would still feel the need to run some shit somewhere.
Yeah, I think that's humans.
You think so?
For the most, not all humans, but I think humans get in a position to where they feel like they need to run some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like need to be I feel like humans always push toward a hierarchy.
You think so?
I feel like through history of time, there's always been a hierarchy of some sort everywhere, with either kings or pharaohs or whatever. You know what I mean? Like there's always been some kind of hierarchy, pecking order. There's always been the people that were the ones that were the finger pointers and the ones that walked the way the finger pointed.
Yeah, true, man. But and also this, man, is even like this that we is like, why the fuck would you build a pyramid, and why would people want to build a pyramid, and who would build those pyramids? And it boggles me, man, when I don't necessarily do extraterrestrial. Mm-hmm. I don't do any of that. but I don't discount it either. You know what I'm saying? I don't say it's not possible. You know, I'm not even saying that this is minutely possible. I'm just saying it's not impossible for like extraterrestrial shit. But I don't see it.
Yeah.
I don't actually see extraterrestrial shit. I see terrestrial shit.
Right.
I see shit that's on the earth. And so when I see people building, when I see pyramids that people have built, it does make me wonder why they built those pyramids. And it may be something that maybe my eyes aren't open to see, but I'm a logical cat. And I'm like, it makes no sense to me. Why would you build some pyramids, and why would you?
And why are they?
Who would do that? Who would do that? And why would people want to do that?
And why are they all over the earth?
Over the earth, all over the earth.
They're not just in one spot. They're everywhere.
Everywhere.
Did you hear about? I've seen this thing. Supposedly there's a metallic pyramid at the heart of the Bermuda Triangle in the ocean, and it's hollow, and the water rushes in and it makes like a vortex. And they say that might even be like a vortex that actually, when the water comes in, the vortex actually has a downward draft pull. And they say that might be what fucked the planes up. But the wild thing about it is,
where that water?
What the fuck is? What's up with this pyramid?
Do you know where that water like comes back? Because it goes down.
Yeah,
comes back on the western side of Ireland, and all the western side of England and all that stuff, like up towards on the western side of Ireland and all that shit.
Yeah,
that's why it's like a conveyor belt.
The pyramid.
Well, but
the water that goes to the pyramid.
The
Bermuda Triangle. Okay,
yeah,
I got you.
The area, the water goes underneath and comes back up.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
But if that is true about this pyramid, like what the fuck's the purpose of this pyramid in the middle of the ocean? You know what I mean? Like who put it there?
Or maybe the current sucked a pyramid-like object down to the floor of the ocean, and now all people see is that pyramid. Like it's the fucking current is making it stay right here.
Or maybe once upon a time that was like a plot of land and a whole civilization.
Could have been.
And maybe the ocean rose or some craziness.
Yeah, but sucks to be those people.
Some grand flood. Yeah.
Sucks to be those people, man.
What if that was Noah's first house?
Yeah, sucks to be those people, man. But no, maybe I mean just the way the earth, man, has got all kinds of like little fucking the ocean churns, man. It doesn't just ebb and flow, it churns. It has spots where it churns.
Yeah.
You know, so because that's what Earths do and shit. I'm guessing.
As far as we know.
As far as I know, I'm living on land, on land, and I ain't gotta worry about the motherfucking ocean, right? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I'm not saying fuck the ocean. I will never say that to like 2/3 of the earth.
Right.
I would never say fuck the ocean. Like, hey man, 2/3 of the earth is want to holler at you, man.
Honestly, when it comes to the extraterrestrial, I think if there's extraterrestrials walking the earth right now, I feel like the only species that makes sense is humans.
Yeah, makes sense.
We're the only ones that don't seem to have a habitat that we get along in.
Yeah, but what if an extraterrestrial was, say, a plant?
Yeah, I heard it take how do you know like a whale was not a fucking alien or an octopus or something?
Yeah. What if it was? It didn't have opposable thumbs.
Yeah.
Because this is our fucking weapon. But and how about this? How about if it wasn't self-aware as much as we are? You know because we're all about us. We're all about mine, and those extraterrestrials They might have floated down as a spore. And it might be a fungus.
Might not even be able to see it.
Might be a fungus.
Be an amoeba or something.
Yeah, it's being meta. It's existing. If it's real. But if it does exist, I ain't no problem with you, buddy.
Right. As long as they're not on some Mars attack shit, I'm cool.
No problem. I'm good.
Yeah,
but why would I think? So if me as a human, if I went to another spot, would I just go to attack shit? Like, oh, I'm gonna come to this planet and fuck shit up because I'm a fucking human, man, and humans do it like this, motherfuckers.
I feel like we would eventually.
Wow.
I feel like that's what we've been doing.
Why would you do that?
I feel like that's what we've been doing this ball the whole time. Like I said, if you think about it, we're the only creatures that don't fit in anywhere. So we had to build towns.
But we fit in anywhere. But we do fit in anywhere.
But I don't think we do because animals just live in their habitat.
We could build a habitat.
Yeah, but if we don't have shelter, water, fire, all that shit, heat, cold, but like animals live out in all the terrain, the cold, the rain, the hot.
But they have,
and they don't fuck up their environment.
True.
We're the only ones destroying it,
True.
which makes me feel like maybe we're not from here because we don't know how to take care of it. Because you don't see wolves and birds and shit tearing down forests for highways.
Oh, damn, man.
You know what I mean?
Damn, man, you hit me on a human level.
A bear never threw a beer can out of a car window.
You said, damn, man. You keeping it real, man. You're right.
I feel like if anything doesn't fit on this planet, it's us.
But it's too, but it's too easy to say that we're extraterrestrial. We're not, man.
No, I'm not saying we are, but I'm saying if anything walking this earth right now doesn't seem to actually jive with the earth, I would say it's us more than the animals.
I'm going to say that I 100% agree. I 100% agree.
I mean, and look at what the earth does. You lay down a road of concrete. Over time, the concrete will break down. And then what grows through it? The earth. Grass, weeds will grow right through that shit and eventually cover the whole thing if it's not maintained.
Yeah. True.
So what I'm saying is like the earth is always growing and has plentiful vegetation and everything. We're the only ones that make it scarce. Mm-hmm. We're the only reason there's an endangered species.
Yeah.
It's not the animals. It's not like it's not like lions just wiped out gazelles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we wiped out lions. You know?
Yeah. So yay us. Us 1, lions 0.
Yeah. Like the most tigers in captivity are in the world are in captivity in Texas, not in the wild. And
that's crazy.
But do you think the tigers migrated from the jungle to Texas? No, we took them there. You know what I mean? We fucked it up.
And they're not in the wild.
No, they're in fucking somebody's backyard. Got a whole goddamn Netflix show about it now. You know what I mean? But that's insane to think about.
Yeah.
But the tigers out in the wild, there's less of them than there are pets.
Yeah.
But we're the only reason that happened. It ain't like they just started jumping in the back of pickups like, I want to go with you guys.
Hey, what's up, fellas?
Yeah.
No, man, I'm a vegetarian, man.
Yeah, I heard the barbecue in Texas is great. I want to go with you. I want to leave this habitat of mine that I used to thrive in. That's like not even like us, like in the big metropolitan areas. Like I can't remember exactly what it is, but there's a tribe in Africa who's basically like hunted and fished out all the resources and whatever they didn't do, I guess other entities, human entities that fucked shit up, that the only thing they can hunt and eat now is baboons. That's like the only source of food they have now. And, eventually they might fuck around and wipe them out. But went from fish to, I would imagine, some kind of like a deer type situation or some kind of animal like this. Squirrels, maybe, things like this. Baboons, which is probably, a good 5-10 steps away from being a person. And they said they even act like people when they kill them. They're like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, shit.
But you see what I'm saying? So it's not even like the big cities. I mean, that definitely has fucked up more shit than I'm sure that tribe ever would. But to the point of that, just like humans have eaten up all the shit that they could eat around there to the point where now they got to eat something they don't even really want to fucking eat.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. But the meta, man, the meta says that's what it is. The meta exists. The meta is that shit. This shit exists. Things that are uncomfortable exist. But you know what else exists? Things that are beautiful, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, things that are beautiful exist also alongside those things that are very unpleasant. And no one's owed me any I don't know. I don't think that I deserve either for myself, for my, you know what I'm saying, for my existence. I don't think I deserve good or bad. I like to think that I enjoy the existence of doing it, of being alive, being in the moment, being in the meta. I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I do. I fucking like it, man. I fucking like it. The good and the bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I really feel like that we have something in us that we could tap into another realm of existence. But I feel like that it was like our frequencies all scrambled where we can't really touch it. You know what I mean? Like the pineal gland. It's supposed to be like the third eye.
Yeah.
But like all the shit in the water that we drink, the shit in the food, the pesticides, microwave food, it all calcifies your pineal gland. So who's to say that with a decalcified pineal gland, you'd see shit that you don't even see now. Like the world might be, we might be like painted in a wall, you know what I mean? Like in a corner almost, to where like, this is what we get this reality because of so much shit that we consume that takes us from really being able to tap in. Yeah. It's just a thought. This is what I dig about this shit so much when it comes to stuff like that. Nobody has the answer.
Yes.
There's not one person that's like, this is the dude who knows it all. Everybody's got to take a spin on it. I just love entertaining the thought of it. I think it's more like blind faith for me. I feel like I just would really like to hope that there's more to this world and to us and the universe and all that than just what we've been handed. Because what we've been handed is a bunch of fucking cocksucking politicians that fuck shit up left and right. I'd like to think that there's another universe somewhere where they're like, they actually got it right.
There's universe. There's universe right here. Like, I don't believe in politicians. Fuck them motherfuckers.
I don't believe them, but
I don't believe in
they
them.
Seem to have a lot of influence in our world. Is the problem?
They have no influence in my world. Not in mine. Like, nope. Get thee behind me, politicians. I don't believe in them, man. I don't do it. I don't do politicians, man. I don't do them motherfuckers, man. None of them. Anyone that's ever run for politics. Anyone, I can't say run for politics. I can't say that. I've said that before. Like, I just can't. Once I saw how it was done and how it happened, and how it was, I can't do it, man.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Like the people that go around knocking on your door and shit for support.
Yeah, I know those people.
Yeah. As soon as I open the door and I see it's one of them, I'm like, no. You chose wrong. You chose the wrong life path, I think.
Yeah.
The fact that you want to be a politician to me is a red flag.
Yeah.
The fact that you want me to vote for you. Yeah. I don't like you already. in your popularity contest. And you ain't going to do shit because historically, none of you have. Not the shit that you say you're going to do anyways. They do a lot of shit, backdoor dealing and dumb shit, but they're like, vote for me and I'm going to clean up that empty lot in the back of your neighborhood. I'm like, no, you're not. I bet that lot's going to be dirty as soon as you get in office.
Yeah.
You piece of shit.
Yeah, man. And it's crazy, man. I mean,
oh, shit. Where we at on time on there?
Are we good? Oh, are we good, man? We good.
Where we at with it?
36 minutes.
36?
36 something, yeah, I think.
I got 20 minutes to get to Lower Brownsboro.
Do you think, man? We got to get out of here, man. What's our next topic, man? Sunday. Let's talk about travel, man.
Travel? I dig it.
Travel. Have we done travel?
Nope. Not yet.
Wow.
Sunday is the day for travel. I like it. You got any we got any plugs? Anything?
We don't have anything. I don't have anything.
Friday night, Murfreesboro, Tennessee. I got a little showcase I'm doing with the homie Dusty Carter. Yeah. And other than that, we're just gonna do what we all do. Mike's and the daily trudge, the weekly trudge. Yep. And I'm gonna try to do the right outro this time. So we'll hit y'all back Sunday.
We'll do travel.
With travel.
Travel.
And there you have it, folks.
Ace Hill Production.